us gamers.
What is here's me and Joe's game. Just a quick little explanation for you boys for this little contest we got. Um, Here's some basic keywords you should know. For one is just anybody who's not behind other guys. Combo, there's a little meter at the top. To use certain combo moves, it has to be the certain number. Cents, you just know what guys are doing. And then there's the currencies you use to buy stuff. So this is just pretty simple stuff. Next you got status stuff. Vigor is just how much energy you need to use skills. So if you have like 2 vigor, then you'll be able to do 2 attacks in one turn. If you have negative vigor, then you won't do any attacks. So, rage just makes you stronger. Fear makes you weaker. Drunk heals you at the end of your turn, but if you have more than 3, then you will lose a vigor. So if you're too drunk, you won't be able to attack. Evade and parry are just percent based status that you might be able to evade an attack or reflect an attack. Poison just does 1 damage at the end of the turn. Bullet is for boomsmith class guys. They need that to use while their attacks. And then hex is if you have 5 hex, then you'll lose 25% of your health. As for characters, we got the Buccaneers. These guys, their main strat is just drunken vigor, and they have a few position attacks, and they can steal gold as well. So yeah, so their strategy is just kind of self-healing. The Vikings get a lot of rage, and they can inflict fear, so they can get really strong. They had a few position attacks. That's pretty much it for them. Lackeys, these guys use a lot of combo moves, so if you get a lot of these guys, and they're all using combo attacks, then they can actually get pretty strong. And they also have a lot of just like heals and assist moves for other guys. Next we got boomsmiths. These guys use the bullet status. Basically you gain the bullet status, and then you have other attacks that what you release them, and they can also do squash damage with those attacks. Then we have the ninjas. These guys have positional attacks. They can change positions. They do poison. They can evade. They're usually pretty good if you have a lot of them. And we got the mystics, the Grexy mystics. These guys just have a lot of status moves, and they can feel status effect. They can scout out the enemies, pretty much. These guys are not in the current version, I don't think, but I'm just telling you so that you're aware that, like, they were gonna be in it, you know, they would be them again. Basically what they did is they would kind of like eat each other and get buffs. I'll show you guys a little bit of gameplay. This is kind of the shop. You can see the skills they have. Each shop is like a percentage of having the certain type. So this is like a ninja shop, I think, so that's more ninjas. In the shop and outside the shop, you can upgrade guys and upgrade their moves, removes their moves, it costs XP. You can upgrade their health, which I think I show right here. Yeah, you can upgrade this guy's health. Yeah, so that's kind of how you buff your team for battle. Yeah. And then next, I got a little bit of gameplay. What is this? I'm trying to remember why I included this. Oh yeah, I used to show the upgrade screen at the beginning. You start with 2 characters randomly. You can also fire guys to get gold. And you can add, this is where you add their items that you buy in the shop, which you can buff your guys with the items, and that all SWAT. Yeah, that's pretty much it with that. At the end of your run, you can look at your top scores, because the winner of our contest is gonna be whoever has the best scores. So you can look about in the history panel and the main menu. Um, and we also have card collecting, which if you, for each collection of cards bit, you get buffed. So this one on the bottom, you unlock like a secret character if you get all 4 of those cards. There's 4 different card rarities. You got common, uncommon, rare, and super rare. You buy these with gems that you get in the runs. And yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of a fun little mechanic that, you know, if you collect all the cards in the collection, you'll get buff for the run, so you can get a better score. And that's kind of our idea with mid-game. How the game would be is that this will get a pretty big mechanic, is that you want to play the game so you can unlock cards, and so you can get tons of bombs. So, I mean, I think our idea was in the final game there would just be like tons of cards and collections that you get for each C that you do. But anyways, that's pretty legit. Just ask me, Joe, if you got questions. Yeah, happy gaining. Peace.